Hi, my name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and this is video 3 in our Follow Your Heart series, and this is my design team project for LineDotArrow for September of 2022. Now, we're making this hybrid folio traveler's notebook project, and so far we have the cover. We haven't put the string on it yet. We have page 1 that we did in video 1. We have page 2 that we did in video 2. And then now in this video, we're going to try to get 3, 4, 5, and 6 completed. It shouldn't be a problem. I've got the papers set out and ready to go. So let's take the ones out for page 3. And this is printed out coffee dyed paper. In other words, the digital file looked like coffee dyed paper, and I printed it out that way. We're going to put that on the back because we're going to have several pockets, and I don't think we need a decorated page. So these are cards that we're going to make or use or do. And here's another card. And then these are the paper for the pockets that we're going to be making. There's 3 copies of this piece of paper. And so let's set the book aside. I've already cut and inked this one. And what I want to do is I want to get as much of the butterfly and the stamp as I can with the map. So let's do it here. Okay, and then that way we can get both of them in on the paper. Wondering if I can cut all 3 of these at once. I guess we'll find out, right? Okay, so this goes here. So let's start this in the middle. Okay. Looks like I need just a smidge more taken off. I wouldn't want to try to cut these separately and get them all to line up. Okay. Except they're crooked. They are crooked. All right. So one of them is shorter, which is fine. We're going to make them shorter. But I have no idea how I ended up with this, probably because I cut 3 at once. That's why it looked crooked, because I was holding that bottom card out. So we're going to start with our top pocket. And that's going to go about here. And it's not our top pocket, it's our tallest pocket. I'm going to try to make them hidden pockets, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. Alright, so this pocket will go on here. And we're going to need a thumb hole in this one. And get my We Are Memory Keepers. Thank you to the kind subscriber that got this for me. So now the next one, it's be fairly easy because I'm going to start it on the line, but this one we're going to trim from the top so that it looks like the picture is continuing. Not sure that I can do that, because without it laying on top, let's do this. And cut off right below the blue on this line. And then we'll measure where we're going to put this one. So we'll put this one here so it lines up. Okay, now I've got a system. So it's going to get cut off right there. Now with these, we're only going to ink the outsides and the bottom. Or actually, we don't have to do all of the... On the bottom one, we'll have to do all three. And then this one, we will cut 4 lines down. Yep. And then we'll cut the bottom where we need. So, yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's not right. 2 lines below the top of the wings. That's the extra 2 we need. So now this one should look like the continuation of this, which it does. So then let's get this all lined up, and then we'll measure for the bottom. Moving it over just enough that I can see where I need to cut it off. I was going to put a tuck on the front, but now I'm not sure. However, could be this right here. Somehow I cut that one too short. Okay, so that goes there. Yeah, I messed this one up. And this one goes here. Yeah. I must have measured it against the top one. So now I'm going to have to print out a fourth one of these. I don't know. Not necessarily. I could just leave it a double. So we've got this whole image. And then use this down here. As a small pocket. That way we'll still get to see all of our image. Okay, that'll work. I'm happy with that. Or do I like this better? Yeah, these are going to be the same. I'll just use one of these. It's got more map and less flower. And then we'll cut this off here. That will be our tiny little pocket at the bottom. And we'll glue it in. Oh, look at that. How did I manage that? Looks like it lines up here. I mean, it doesn't line up, but the appearance of lining up. And then, of course, it doesn't match there, but okay, let's ink these real quick. Oh, and I inked across the top. Well, it's right where one of the lines is. Let's see. And then this one, well, I better ink the whole thing so the white doesn't show through on the side. Okay, so we're going to glue this one on first. I almost wish I hadn't just left the cream. Let me look at this piece with the map on it. No, that's not quite it. Let's see. I'm looking in my scraps in case you're wondering what I'm doing. So we're going to need to cut it off this wide and just far enough down that we don't see it, the bottom of it or anything. We don't need to. So yeah, so with this being a journal, or I mean a folio / traveler's notebook, then some of it can have some depth, but we can't have all of it be super thick. It won't work out. This one we can definitely just ink the sides and the top. And we'll put it here. And that'll show behind our thumb hole. Okay, let's get this one glued on. So then we'll want to glue this one around the sides that do not have the notch. Since this goes the length of the page, we don't have to do that layering where we don't glue the bottom. This is already going to go all the way down. I could have cut it shorter, but I thought, let's just do it the easy way. So then we'll glue this one on here. And we'll glue this one on. Remember, we want the top to be the pocket. I knew on these duplicate ones that I did not need to print on the back. They were just going to be pockets. But now I'm thinking about the scraps. Can't use them as cards. Yeah, and this is off just a little bit. So, I'm going to trim the side a little bit. And then we'll put this on. And then we'll just need cards for each one of these. And I'm hoping this one will fit right in this second one, which it looks like it will. And that should line everything up. And it's going to make our paper just a smidge narrow. Let's see if I unglued anything. Looks like the glue's still holding. Then we're going to put this over here. And we're going to glue two sides and make it a tuck. And we've inked it. Okay. Oh, I'm going to need to re-ink this because we trimmed it. So we're going to glue this on this side. This side. Okay, so that makes this a tuck, this a pocket, this a pocket. Okay, now let's re-ink this real quick. Since we trimmed down both sides. It's not going to fit between the glue. I can cut it down narrower. Or I can save it for that back pocket. I think I will. Let's save it for that back pocket in the very back of the folio. Okay. We're going to fit this into the top pocket. So all we need to do is adjust the width. Once I get it in there, I probably won't take it out again. Especially on the flip through. They never come out like they're supposed to. Just a hair more. I think I'll take it off of this side. I either cut that crooked with it lined up at the very top, or It's too tall. Let's go ahead and take it off the top. Just a little off the top. Oh no, it's not too tall. Look at that, I got it in there. Now, hopefully I can do that again. Now I didn't round the corners of cards in this particular project. I probably should have. I may go back and do it and just re-ink the corners. But I just wanted to see what it would look like without having rounded corners. Round corners on everything. See if I can get this in here straight. Now we'll see if this one will fit in here. Perfect. Now remember, we're going to come back and do these. And I did tint that one like vintage with vintage photo, just in case, like that, at the pocket, or the hole doesn't fill up this whole area. This has already been inked. But we're going to come back and put the string or whatever in it. Okay, perfect. I wonder. Just wondering if I should make it a pocket. I don't know, that's awful tight for that. I think I'll leave it as a tuck. It's printed on the back. I like that size. It's going to blend in too much. Yeah, I don't think I like that. See if I can get this open just a little bit more. This one back in. Then I'll come back and stencil anything that needs to be stenciled. Which this is a small enough tag. Probably won't. I'll put this here. Okay. There's a little bit extra of a gap around the edges, but I think it'll be fine. It's not that much. It's only about a 1/16 bigger than, or smaller than the others. I'm going to have to get out my scraper and scrape off this extra glue that's on the glass. Clean up my work surface area. and see, since we have, oh, that's the paper clips in there. I was going to say, since we have something in there. Okay. Then on page 4 is going to be straightforward. Oh, it's the same paper. Shoot. Let me find a different one. I forgot about this being the same paper as this. We could take it from the other side, actually. What did I do with this little clip that said video 3, page 3? So I know I had it right there. Oh, there it is. That way when I take photos, this isn't big enough for a flip through video, really. You know, not on YouTube. I'll probably put it in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group. If you want a PDF that has all these directions step by step, if you're a member of the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, then you will get that at no charge. Okay, it's just going to be a paper. I mean, I like this. Let's go over further so we get this part. And the height should be right. We just need to cut the width. I like it there, but it isn't quite light enough to be a writing page. Let's paper clip this in. I don't want to use the time on our video with me sitting here staring at it, thinking about it. So we will use this paper, and then if I decide I want to add something on here, then I'll do that and show you in the next video. Video 5, or page 5. It's just this little bitty one. It says next on our list we're going to do the card. What did I do? So we're going to make the pocket for this right here. And I want the pocket to be this, or the card to be that page. whatever I want to keep is the part I put inside. So I'm going to cut this off. I was a little confused there for a minute. Just for a minute. I thought we would get more of it. What if I cut it in half? Cut it down the middle. We know it's the right height. Rid of that little pencil mark. Because you don't see all the traveling people that way. Did you get the castle? Or church or monastery or whatever it is. Now we're going to cut it out even. Just going to put the tab on. Remember, we don't want to put the tab on even with where the cord goes. No matter how much we forget and we want to. There we go. That's a place you would see on your travels. I'm going to have to ink this. Now, I put the tab on up at the top. Missed part of it. And I think I had talked about possibly putting charms on these, but I don't think charms, unless I can find ones that are little ink pens and airplanes or something. This seems like old world travel though, so it would have to be a ship or something. Now, did this or did it not go right in this pocket just a minute ago? There we go. So there's the card in the side pocket. Okay, now this page we need to cover the magnet. Remember, we want that little bit of a border all the way around. Oh, that's because this one's just paper clipped in. Not very chatty Cathy today, am I? Trying to get all these pages in. I apologize if you can hear my fan going in the background. It's way far away, but still, I can hear it a little bit. Oops, heard that. Yeah, I think I'm going to do something different with page 4, considering what page 6 is going to be to where it sort of looks like your passport with all the little stamps and things of all the different places that you've been. So let's see. Now that we want to cut even with the paper. The gap is already there, the little edge is already there. And then that will kind of tie in with the other page. I've got some stamps too that I haven't gotten out that I might use. This is going to be a side pocket. And it is directional. So do not want ink on that side. I mean glue. We do want ink though, don't we? Subconsciously, I knew. And I have to wait for the air bubble again. because of the magnet holding this down, I just didn't want to do anything too thick. There's another spot that we're going to put a notebook, but I had thought about putting it here, but then I realized if I did that, then the magnet would hold it shut. Okay, so we've got this spot. Yeah, tickets. Okay, and I'll ink those off camera. So now this page right here, we're going to put this on. The height is correct. And then we're going to take a bunch of the ephemera, like I said, and put it on here. It could be taken down just a smidge. So I'll finish page 4 off camera and ink those little tags. And then when we come back, we'll try and get it finished in 4. See if we can. I'm not sure. And I've got ephemera that I'm going to come back and add as well in the rest of the book, or folio. Last couple ones I did hardcover book journals, so I keep saying book. Okay, now we're going to get all this little bitty ephemera out. Look at all this cute little ephemera we have. I like the little tiny ones. Like here's the little Arc de Triomphe. Probably didn't say that right. Here's a sticker of Paris. A little, oh, that is the Eiffel Tower. I put that on there, it would look a little 3D. I'm just going to lay them out. I'm not going to glue them in because I have to ink them all, and there's no sense in that. I'm just going to use up all these little teeny ones. And I'll make a collage of some sort. I'm not sure what it's going to look like, but that's what we're going to do. We're just going to put the pictures all on there and make it look like a And there's some more. There's a hot air balloon. And some more stamps. Maybe I'll take some of the buildings off and put stamps all over it. Yeah, I like that better. So that's what we'll do. Somehow on the page, we'll put all those stamps. Okay. I have to ink them all though. So that's going to be it for this video. And I will see you in the next video. We did page 3, 4, 5 on the back side, and this is 6. And yeah, like I said, that's the end of this video, and I'll see you in the next video, and that'll be just a second for you and a day for me. Okay, bye-bye.